shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
Butter Club, hello. We got an interesting one for you. We got an interesting one for you today, Delta Ops. Little hub hop in the Max 8. Let's just get right into it. Hello. It's my Elgato not wanting to work today. That's cool. Excuse me. We'll try that again. Chillin' Spree, what's going on? Welcome in. We're just about to get started. Let's try that again. There we go. We're gonna get right into it. What's going on here? What's going on? Why isn't it not working? Hold on. Let's see. There we go. We're back. Hello, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? So, what I would surmise is I'd rather do this. versus show my ETE. I haven't even checked the OFP. Hello everyone, my name is Sky Command, aka Sky C, and we're in that thing. I gotta check the OFP. We're let's see here. We're on the Hub Hop Month of Black Excellence. That is no drinking, no smoking, no crazy contents, trying not to curse on stream, keeping it wholesome and excellent, which means we got to get right into the flight, okay? Otherwise, I'm liable to say some stuff. I've only got one flight level. Flight level 320. Thank you, please, on my behalf. I need it. The weather is looking a little marginal outside, if you guys can see. Look, take a look outside. It's looking a little marginal. It's looking a little marginal outside. Woof. Not so good flying weather today out of Cincinnati. Today's flight takes us from Cincinnati out to Minneapolis. This is Hub Hop number 4. And the Max 8 should make for a spicy flight for us today. I think en route's about an hour and 40 minutes, give or take. We'll read the OFP. We'll get everything situated inside. Let me fade up this music. We're just gonna get started. Okay, we got a lot. We got a lot to get. Oh, we got the music going. I see. Let's get the aircraft powered on, and then we'll start with the boarding, shall we? The first thing I want to do is, it's very dark in the cockpit, so I'm gonna turn on my flashlight. Let's go bat 1. We'll turn on that battery. We've got ground power available, thank the Lord. Turn on the panels here. Let's go. We'll go bright. Actually, we'll go. I need to see, so that's not helpful. Okay, never mind. Thank you, flashlight. We will align some aiders really quick while that's getting aligned. Just gonna do a brief overview of the panel. Make sure we're good here. We're on bat. We're on ground power. We'll turn on the cabin utilities. Seatbelt signs can stay off. Fuel can stay off. We're gonna turn on the logo lights. All of that looks good. We'll load our flight plan and get our pressurization. We will arm the emergency lights. We'll turn on the pitot tubes. It's already cold outside, so we want to make sure that those pitot tubes are working. We've got recirc and ground power on already, so. All right, while that's aligning, what I want to do is for performance and payload. Actually, I'm going to do this. Oh, that's okay. That's performance for takeoff. So I want to go to weight and balance. First thing I want to do is set my weight and fuel here. Well, let me let GSX start to board.
Boarding requested.
We'll board there, and we'll fill in our information meanwhile. All right, so passengers today, we have 178. Oh boy, we're full. And for cargo, we have I wish I could do payload total. We're not going to attach the tug, but I wish we could do the payload is, I guess that's the total and combined. All right, so we'll do 3,500, so we'll do 1,750 in each side. That's what, 3,800? Oh, that's 3,500, right? 1,750 times 2 is 3,500. Is that about right? Chat, that's 3,500. So we'll go 1,775 to get it on even. 1,775 for 3,550. So we'll set that payload, and for fuel, our total fuel is 6,446 kilograms. Yes, I'm still doing that because I'm doing Europe measurements. Taxi out fuel is 191. And our trip fuel is 3,833. Again, I'm just reading my OFP. So I'll set fuel. I'll set payload. Yep. And we'll hit complete. And we are boarding. So with our fuel, recall this check. We're going up to 32,000 feet. We'll get our pressurization in a minute. We're still boarding. Let's take a look outside. We should have a ways to go before we need to power on the APU. Just did one flight, Leister. What's up? We're getting started with ours right now. We're just gonna get configured in the McDoodle. We'll take a look at the FMC. We'll go pause in it. We'll grab the information from GPS left. We'll drop it in there. We are at Kilo Charlie Victor Golf, Cincinnati. Oops. Kilo Charlie Victor Golf. And I already forgot which gate we're at, chat. I forgot which gate we're at already. Oink, welcome in. Quick question, you're a new flight simmer. How do you get the gray tablet and flight info that you were referencing just now? Oh, see, I've got a lot of add-ons. First of all, this is Flow Pro that pulls up my menus. I'm flying Flight Sim 2020. Ben Pie, see you, Papa. And I've got a SimBrief add-on to Flow Pro that once I file my plan for SimBrief, it piles all this stuff up into an information. So I've got so many, I'm modded up the wazoo, brother. I'm modded up the wazoo. Ooh, we should get some lights on, huh? Let's get some lights on. So look all that stuff up. Flow Pro. Get it bright. Let's get a little bit of... Can we get a little bit of flood going? No? It's fine. All right. I don't know how to, like, it only works when I right click the lights. Does anyone know how to do this with the the lights are only on when I right click. Does anyone know how to undo that? I would like my lights to act independent of my right click. It's so I don't know how to I don't know how to do the IMAX stuff. That part I don't know how to do. Like, you see how my lights only turn on when I right click? That's so weird. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to undo that, I should say. All right, the route you already know we're pre-filing, so we can request it. On the right-hand side, I'm just gonna put Prague. Nothing is in there, but it'll populate once we fill out this flight plan. See if I can get a speed break out of the way for you. Sure can't. You've seen that before, you don't know how to fix? That sucks. Let's load our flight plan. Again, we are Delta Ops 9964. Non-stop service to Minneapolis. So we'll go... Oh, speaking of that, thank you for reminding me. Let's make sure we start Black Box Virtual.
Gentlemen, on behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight going to Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. As you're making your way to your
Dallas or Delta 9964. We'll activate that. We'll execute that. We'll take a look at our departures. Routing today, we are taking runway 36 Charlie. Transition is...
If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop...
Oh, we got to do our departure first.
You can go ahead and utilize that space.
So we're going to go Lovely 7.
So that we can utilize that
Transition of Cadiz, and we're doing 36 Charlie.
Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and
we'll execute that. We'll go back to the index for our arrival today. We are going to be shooting the Killer 3 with a transition of Chameleon, and we're going to shoot the RNAV Yankee. Oh, there is a Zulu for 12 right. How come it's not in my charts? All right, but we're going to do 12 right Yankee today. Transition of Greek. We'll execute that. We'll take a look at the legs page right here. And again, I could I could check this on the nav as well, but on the nav display as well, but there's no need. You can check it here. I'm just clearing the discounts. Everything else looks good so far. We're gonna clear vectors here, or we'll put Greek right at vectors. We're not dealing with any ATC, although I've been thinking about VATSIM lately. My boy Boozy Sheep has been making VATSIM look a little sexy, if you ask me. All right, route data, we'll request the route data. We'll load that in a second. Oinky with the 10 push-ups and ab blast. We'll get that going. And the bodyweight squats. Great, thank you. While we're down here, we'll turn the auto brake to RTO. We'll load our wind data. Let's get our TCAS going. We're gonna go TA only. We will execute those winds. Go back to the legs page. We'll go back to init. So we're at perf init. Our cruise winds today are 253050, 253/50. Total outside air temperature is, or the ISA is -1. Oops. There we go. We can pull up our flight plan for the reserves. We've got our cost index. Let's make sure that matches. Yes, cost index is 34, does match. Make sure we actually have the right amount of fuel on board. 6.4 is our block. All looks good. And anybody who flies the IMAX, please tell me how to undo this so that my lights work independently. All right, our reserve fuel is 1. Planned fuel is 3.8. And we should auto-calculate our zero fuel weight and our CG. Of course, we've got the insufficient fuel bug. That's super fun. I love that. It's my favorite part. I'm going to pull up my calculations for our N1 limits. Unable to hit our cruise altitude. We'll see about that, bud. Okay, boarding is completed. So that means while boarding is completed, we can just flick everything on. Turn on the fuel cells. Do we have any fuel in the center? We do not. We can turn on our position lights. We can get the APU on. We'll get our checks in just a second. APU bleed is coming on. And once APU is available, we'll switch to APU gen and we'll start dismissing all the things. Aiders are aligned, so yaw damp can come on. Just making sure I'm not missing anything so far. Everything looks good. We are ground power, not standby power. Oh my God, Marlon! He caught me during Month of Black Excellence too. Oh my goodness. Please, sir, I'm on my wholesome behavior for the whole month of February. We're gonna do a D rate of takeoff 1 today with a select temp of 43. We're gonna do a flaps 5 setting today. CG of 5.68. V speeds today are 143. V rotates 144, and V2 is 155. I'll confirm those in the box. We'll get the MCP a little sorted today. We're going to go up to 32,000 feet. So we'll put that in the box. There's 32,000 feet. We're going to put V2 plus 15 in the box, 151. So there's 151. Plus 10 is 161. Plus another 5 would put you to 166. That is that. We'll pull up the airport map just to get a sense of which direction runway, which one we're taking is facing. I already forgot which one. It's runway 36 Charlie. So 36 Charlie is 006 on the heading bug. And that is set. Might as well leave the airport map up. So that's MCP. Flight directors can come on. We'll dismiss the master caution. We should only have electric left. Our APU should be on. We've got our pre-flight completed here. APU is on. We will go ahead and switch to APU gen here, which means we can copy this. And I wish you could send the output. Oh my goodness. Boo, you can't send it. All right, anyways, system page, sim menu. We're gonna go to doors. We'll start closing some doors here. Start closing some doors. Ground support, we can start dismissing some things here like that, because we are on our own power. I mean, truly, we're done with this not good tablet. You finally got your livery to work. Hey, and it's on the 330. I might have to whip it. Wait, I don't have any mods, but I'm gonna shout you out. But why not the 330? As my boy Rash drops a sub. Look at my boy dropping a sub. Captain Rash, I have feelings for you. Can I say, is that okay? Is that a safe? I have feelings for you, Captain Rash. Good, positive feelings. Go follow my boy. Cheers. Unfortunately, I'm not drinking. I can only have a Sprite. I got you after. Month of Black Excellence. Okay, let's take a look at the overhead. Make sure we're all closed. Looks good to me. Let's start with some checks. Okay, trim air is on, isolation valve is on, circs are auto, fuel is loaded and set, cruising and landing altitudes are set, passengers are loaded, cargo is loaded, fasten seatbelt sign is on. They are now on. Altimeter, ooh, what is altimeters? Chat, what is altimetes? What is the altimetre at KCVG? What is the ultim? 3000. You got 302 here. I'm gonna put 300 in the box and press B. Oh, it's 300, but I've got weather injected, bro. I've got injecty weather. I've got weather that's injecties. All right, APU is on. APU gen should be triggered on the overhead. Yep, we've got good. We've dismissed the ground power already. We've got BAT and Gen 1, or BAT and APU gen. Flight directors are on, auto throttles off, V2 plus 15 is set. We've got cruise altitude set in the box. Fuel flow has been set and redone. We don't care about radios. Landing gear is checked down. Speed brakes are down. Thrust levers are closed. Start levers are cut off. Yaw damp is checked on. Okay, at this point, we are ready for pushback and start. We'll go ahead and tell GSX that we are as such. We don't need any de-ice, but it's cold outside. It's cold outside, chat. Do we have chalk set here? Do we have parking brake set? Parking brake is set. Let me see if I can move the chalks.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Surly Dev, welcome on board. We're on the Max 8. We're ready for pushback and start. System B is on. Fuel pumps are set on. Position light is set to steady. Logo lights are on. Anti-collision lights are coming on. We're going to arm the auto throttle.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I'm going to press LNAV and VNAV, or VNAV, and just see what happens. There's VNAV. Sick. If I press LNAV, what happens? LNAV is engaged. Sick. We're gaming, boys. What airline is my plane? What's up, Al? Oh, I see you guys over there on YouTube. What's up? This is a Delta. We're a Delta 9960. We're gonna go nose to the right, by the way. We are Delta Airlines, baby. Ill Delta. Get banned for that. Who said ill Delta? Who said ill Delta? Don't be so. Oh no, we're nose to the right. Yeah, we're nose to the right. Handy dandy checklist. Teddy, what up, baby? I see you. Ollie, I see you. Alex Pagan, I see you. I'm sorry I'm a little late to that chat. I love you guys. We're nose to the right.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes coming up.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
We'll start those in a second. I think we have a blast line. Yeah, we definitely have a blast line. Ma'am, if you don't raise this shit.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight.
Yeah, no, I got you, Teddy. No, I'm talking about, go over to Twitch. I've got a Twitch chat as well.
We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle.
All right, here's the blast line. I like this.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Packs coming off.
And thank you for choosing Delta.
APU bleed is on.
Of our customers and crew.
Engine start switches to left, and we'll start ground on one.
Everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help. As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's
Give me 1 second.
tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt.
Set parking brakes.
Push the metal tip down.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
When the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up
We're back.
for safety. We appreciate your understanding.
Do we have a good start?
Federal
Slowly but surely.
require all passengers to comply with all crew
Do we have
members'
starter cutout?
instructions, along with
Almost.
posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or
Go follow my
destroying
big sexy bro, Captain. You guys know the vibes.
8 doors.
All right, that's a good start on 1. Here is 2. We'll confirm with GSX that we've got a good start.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags
The way you set up the plane and have the mods are super dope. I know, dude. It took me a while to get there, chilling.
We have a good engine start. You can
It took me a while to get there.
Unlocking gear.
exits, and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
These folks want these windows closed. They don't want you guys to see nothing.
Masks will drop from panels above
Got
your
Jay
seat
just in front of us as well. Look at that wing flex. Hello?
Reach up and pull the mask
You see
or
that?
streamer down to start the flow
See
of
that wing
oxygen.
flex? Hello?
Remove any face covering.
Daddy?
And place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic
Factual. Thank you for the reminder that this is the month of Black Excellence.
Breathe normally and know
I
that
appreciate it.
oxygen is flowing. So don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own
2020 is dialed in pretty nice, if I do say so myself.
Evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests
On a couple of streams you watch is officially known as GSF and X. Honestly, mood.
Truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Did we not turn on the... Oh, shit.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I almost destroyed the engine again.
And adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom or manually inflate it by blowing.
I almost ruined engine 2.
Level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds.
Okay, we'll wait for this one to get lit, then we'll set some flaps.
Strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its
All right, we got the
position.
have a good trip. We're waiting for a starter cutout on 2.
But rest.
There it
Be sure
is.
you fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap.
We will go to
Carry-on items are
Gen
secured
1
and
and Gen
armrests
2.
are
We'll go to
those
Gen 1 on the box here.
If you have a suite door, ensure
We'll
it's
turn our
locked.
packs on.
See placard instructions
Set packs to
inside
auto.
the suite
ISO
door opening
valve set to auto.
in case of emergency.
APU bleed can come off.
Take a moment to
APU can come off. Taxi lights, runway turn off. Anti-collision to strobe and steady.
Let us know if you have any questions.
And we'll turn on the wheel lights. Actually, we'll turn on the wheel lights because I always forget to do it earlier.
And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta.
Okay, let's set flaps 5. And we'll get after start checks, please. All right, so System A electric hydraulic pump is on. Voltmeters are set to BAT in Gen 1. Pro heats are set to on. Window heats are set to on. Left and right packs are set to auto. Isolation valve set to auto. APU bleed is off. And APU start switch is off. Taxi procedure. Flaps are set to take off. Taxi lights as required. And we got a little bit to go, so we'll turn the engine start switches to continuous when we get here. All right, parking brake's coming off. Let's go. I said, let's go, let's go, let's go, little darling. Again and again, again, again. Welcome on board. We've got 2 good engines, so you know I'm gonna be doing the switcherooskies. I need that good nav. I need that good nav, chat. Anyways, welcome on board Delta 9964 nonstop service to Minneapolis with my boy Jade Classics on some Delta Ops. Delta Hopes. Faction, welcome on board. Make sure you shout out the channel that you stream on regularly besides mine. The one that you're doing the Iceland stream on that also bears the same gamer tag exactly as yours. If you could just Jade, our taxi instructions are very complicated. Left on Delta, cross runway 27 and stay on Delta until you get bored, and then stay on Delta. Look, I can see Jade. He's in front of me. You would shout yourself, IRL. You really would. Look at Jade. Look at his emperor turn. Sir. 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 What an emperor's turn. He said, let me take this mug at 5 knots. And new boy, welcome on board. We're just getting situated. Am I gonna get the caution wake turby? Caution wake turby B738. You don't want the passengers to get upsetty spaghetti. Nah, we got bills to pay, bro. What are you talking about? All right. Before takeoff procedures, engine start switches to both and to continuous. RTO is set as evidence there. Runway turn off lights coming off. But why would I turn those off? I'm gonna leave them on. I'm gonna turn them off at the end. We're clearing a runway here, making sure nobody's landing.
Approaching runways.
Ooh, someone is landing over there. Check that out. But we think you're good. All right, let's get back on center line. TCAS TARA. Landing lights are going to be on in just a second. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Before takeoff, completed. Below the line. Hey, you finally got your CPU and RAM installed? No GPU? Dude, get on 2020, man. Enjoy the difference while you can. Because once you get a GPU in the era of fake frames begins, you know, you won't be able to tell what's real. That's my honest opinion. You don't know what's causing the efficiencies. You really don't. It's so hard to tell. Let's see if my my face tracking's working. Okay, it looks good. What in the Amazon mega factory is going on over there? Winter Beaskies, I had a pin for you, my guy. I saw you in the chat earlier. I was like, oh, maybe you can snipe that and drop in really quick. Well, we're on the move, buddy. All right. Let's get them all on here. Seeing him depart's gonna be cool. Looks like we can just line up and wait behind you.
On runway 36, center.
Man, that's cool. 2020 working amazingly right now. There's our boy. Oh, see you later. Off to the right. And some marginal weather. Oh boy. All right, clear for takeoff, Delta 9964. Caution, wake Turby Poo. From Jade Classics, Super Emotionally Heavy. Stabilized, Toga. We're on the job. Knots, cross-checked. 100. A little squirrely, Dan. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gears coming up. LNAV, VNAV available. And we'll start our turn. Nice rotation out of here. Kev with the raid, welcome on board, chat. We're just departing. I'll get with you guys in just a second. Pardon me. Flaps one, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, I'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you. And welcome back to our Sky Hall members and Million Milers.
And flaps up.
Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's
Command A.
Seatbelt sign is on. Keeping it sign is off. Keep your seatbelt fastened in case you experience any unexpected rough air. We ask you also to use rubber trees caution in opening the overhead bins. To prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff.
Welcome on board. We just departed.
To use approved electronic devices. Another listing of these devices can be found in Sky Legacy.
Oops.
Lock in front of you.
Got to monitor the situation here just a little bit, make sure we're good. Because we do have traffic just in front of us.
Complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, variety of complimentary snacks,
A little bit of an overspeed.
of our fresh eat items, and all day goodies.
And this is normally where we contact departures. Shout out.
Desserts are available, complimentary.
Have a good night, Surly. I appreciate you checking us out. Oh, look at that breakthrough.
Available for purchase for the evening cabin.
Look at that breakthrough. My word.
Local beverages, as well as our fresh eat items can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta
Gorgeous.
Sky Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music.
Okay, here we go. We're on our way.
Will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let us know.
Always Delta, forever Delta.
Complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
All right, let's stay locked in. We're above 10. Lights are coming off. And we'll ding the cabin. Recall. Checked on one side. Recall. Checked on two sides. Departure checks, please. All right. Autopilot's engaged. Flaps are up and retracted. Speed brakes are up. Auto brakes. God, you can never see them from here. Auto brakes are now off. Engine start switches to continuous on both. Landing lights off after 10. Standing by for altimeters at 18. Below the line. Checks completed. Standing by for cruise. All right, so welcome on board. Let's get some range on that bitch. Ah, I cursed. I gotta get some workout stuffs going on. Bunch of chit. Welcome in. I've got 10 push-ups and ab blasts and bodyweight squats to get to. How about when I get to cruise? Yeah? Can I do that when I get to cruise, chat? And look at Jade. I've got him just off the nose right here on the same route as me. Look at that. Uh-oh. That was weird. Did we check the dipstick before we took off? Yeah. But look at that. We got Jade's. Ooh, on the stretch. We didn't check the oil though. This thing has like continuous where are you going, Jade? Which departure? I'm on the Lovey 7 departure. Don't you have a right turn to make soon? Okay, we're gonna stick with track heading today. If y'all don't mind, if it's all the same to you. Microsoft Flight Sim God 1, welcome in. Hello, everybody. My name is Sky Command. I'll introduce myself in just a second. This is the month of Black Excellence. Happy Black History Month, but we're also celebrating its excellence. That's 18 for us. So we'll hit standard on the box and we're in cruise. Or I mean, we're in climb, excuse me. I misspoke. Chad, if you are just joining me, we were just out of Cincinnati. It was very marginal. Thinking ahead, taking a look at Minneapolis weather. Currently, as of 24 minutes ago, it's 10 statute miles, overcast at 2600. It's minus 5 degrees. Altimeters are 2989. And there's a bunch of stuff that I can't read yet because I'm not a certified pilot. But generally speaking, it should be fairly good. Let's see what we just left. Yeah, so we just left 8 statute visibility, scattered at 600, overcast at 2000. It's 1 degrees, and a bunch of shit. Bunch of stuff. Dubai to London Heathrow? Man, I just went from Orly, France. I went from Orly, France to Roland Garros, the south of Africa. 11 hours. Block time of 13 and a half hours in the 777. And what's more, yeah, Orly, France, I think. And what's more, am I mispronouncing it? Is it not Orly? Is it not? Is it or what's the French way to pronounce it? Oh my God. What's the France way to pronounce Orly? A380, nice. I did it in the 777, which I was gonna do this flight. Isn't it a dad joke? Oh my. Ah! Ah! I didn't even catch. There was an owl meme. I'm sorry, I was not. I wasn't a kid. Ever. Anyways, dude, I love that you're there, Jade. That's so cool. I could see you just off the front. You're gonna have to take off in front and lead the way all the time. Anyways, we're gonna cruise up to, or climb up to 32,000 feet. Weather should be fine once we get up there. Again, time en route is... what, about an hour or so? We've got a bit, right? A little bit over an hour in cruise. You're in Hungary? Nice. Do you see SkyWest, Jade? SkyWest 5790? Maybe not. It just passed behind you. But I've got a CRJ at 35,000 feet. It's kind of cool. Look at the weather down there. 2020, man. 2020, man. 2020. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 2020 got me feeling a type of way. 2020 got me feeling a type of way. Got me feeling a type. Are you doing it for a VA? Or are you just doing it for the lulz? RPA 3305. Ooh, I don't see them. Oh, maybe over here. Yep, RPA 3305. Yep, I see them. And who'd you say? American Airlines? Dude, this is sick. I didn't see American Airlines, but I got RPA over there off the left wing. Oh, still in front of you? Yeah. Now your route looks different than mine. I go straight for 129 nautical miles. To Cadets. Yeah, I go direct to Cadets from here. Maybe your wind is slightly different. We're getting blown in a different direction. What's your next waypoint? Hope you checked for discounts. Oh yeah, I see that. Zabel, Maces, yeah. I can follow you. Where are you going, Maces? Where do you direct to? Zabel, then Maces? I'll meet you at Maces. Z-Bad? No, I don't think I've had the pleasure. That's so cool. I get to go chase you, Jade. $2,000 to go. What do you mean unable to hit cruise altitude? We're at 32,000. My MCP is throwing a random error, but we're like literally 2,000 to go. I think it just needs to recalc. Back up there. You get back up there. You get back up there. I've got 38 to Maces. Singin's insisting that I cruise at 290. I don't enjoy this. All right, how about I do level change? And I'll just do level hold, please. Look, I'm trying to enter a new cruise altitude. Well, I'm just going to use Alt Hold and manually calculate my top of descent. I do not care. I don't need VNav. Aviate, navigate, then communicate. If VNav doesn't like what I'm doing, tough nuggies. We don't need no stinking VNav. But dag nabbit, we're gonna cruise. We're gonna cruise at flight level 320. Give me an alt hold. If you descend, I swear to all that is holy. Alt hold, please. Thank you. I will take an alt hold. Okay, we're cruising. The sim might crash because it thinks we are 22,000 feet above our glide path, so we'll see. It just will not accept a new cruise altitude. Should be around Hender. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not a super long flight. Oh, now VNAV is fine. I'm just curious to see what happens when I engage VNAV. Okay, I'm holding. It's got VNAV out, so we'll just need to re-engage VNAV once we choose a new altitude. All right, so welcome to cruise. I think we can get the seatbelt signs off. Get a little bit of a vibey music going. We can turn down the... Whenever you get a minute, just Google Zbad and take a look at pics of it. Okay. I've also got some Beijing Daxing. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can pull it up. Hey Jamie, pull up a picture of Of course, there's these tiny friggin'... Trying to find an image that's like good. There you go. It's not bad. Now that's an interesting looking airport, if you ask me. Why does this come up on your feed, Flack, though? I'm curious. Why does it come up on your feed specifically? It says this is Beijing Daxing International Airport, so this is China somewhere. Serving Beijing, the capital of China. What's funny, Flack, is earlier today I flew a China Eastern Airlines flight for my airliner. That was kind of cool. That was kind of neat. All right, what's your deal now? Aircon. That's a random failure. Okay, I think we can press on though. Because I've got the isolation valve open. And pack 2 seems to be operational, so. I wonder if I can clear any failures here. Let's see. Failures. Clear all failures. Haha! Okay. Interessant. 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 All right, let me there is a video I did want to watch. Let's throw that on while I do some workouts, because people in my audience hate me. Hold on.
We are in Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport, Terminal 2, and we're in the way. Let's go get you.
My mouse died. No. I need to go get some batteries for my wireless mouse.
Main rental area, which is behind me, and so we're going up.
So
we
this
can
is a
take that
tour of the
walkway.
Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport that we're going to.
Terminal 2, we have a boarding pass, but I think we're going to go to the counter. Coming to Minneapolis, they actually
All right.
told us that sometimes
Hold on, I gotta take a tactical pause really quick. I gotta take a tactical pause to recharge to get new batteries for my mouse. I'll be right back. Enjoy some dope views. That whole time, I didn't even take the opportunity to like do some things off camera. That's so month of black excellence of me. I was just like, oh, let me just go use the bathroom, go get a battery for my mouse. Oh, didn't even think about it until I sat down. I was like, oh dang. You know what I could have did just now? Shoot. Too clever for my own damn good.
The app doesn't work, so probably better if you have your.
Take a look at the
a
tour of the
at the Sun Country check-in. Again, this tells you that this is the hub. Check out how many counters Sun Country has in Minneapolis. At 4:20, it looks like it's the afternoon.
This is the a tour of the airport that we are going to. Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Check and weigh your bags.
Another one of the Delta hubs. This is part of the Delta hub tour.
The kiosk.
The tiny one, I have no idea. I've never landed here.
Probably yes, but Sun Country carry-on bags.
I've never landed here.
You know the Amazon purchases? Like that green one? That one
Couldn't
fits
tell
in
ya.
that Sun Country bag.
I
Now, we don't
swear to
pack it
God, factual. I swear to God.
fully. I'll make sure that we don't fully pack it, so it kind of.
At Flight Sim Expo, you and I are just flipping, duking it out.
Upstairs for the security checkpoint.
We're just gonna
because the security checkpoint up here, right by Sun Country, at this hour, there is no TSA, so we're gonna go to the other side and go inside.
Oh, I don't know. I'm probably giving up a lot of speed. Let's see. I'm Mach
older
0.79.
airport, but we really liked it. They do have signs here that shows checkpoint.
Seems as
1,
fast as I can go,
less
given
than
my
5
configuration.
minutes. And it has TSA pre, which is all the way on the other side. Yep. Another sign up top with a huge TSA pre and a check mark.
Hey, if you're not
MSP
traveling
reserved.
TSA pre-chat,
So
you're
only
doing it the
at
poor way.
checkpoint 1.
come at 1v1 me. What?
Check out
I
the
will mess you up.
Leibovitz artwork.
I will jack you up,
That's actually
elbows.
very impressive.
Us.
The colors.
Us.
Light rail, Terminal
Us.
1, orange parking, all
Us.
on your right. Checkpoint security on your left.
Maybe you're just lighter than me, bro. Ever think about that?
H10
How
to
far are you?
H14
Are
the
you
gates
to
you're
OBK?
checking first.
You looks like you're at
Out of the
OBK.
security, and we
I'm just
made
now hitting,
a right. There's only
cadets.
4 gates here. There are some art exhibits.
Nothing helps with
that
Dulles
you
Customs,
can check
really?
out. You should like that. Oh, look.
Washington
Guys,
Dulles?
you see the
Oh, I'm
baby
sure right
chick?
now it's probably
You know
done.
what the baby chick is doing? Waiting for his brother or sister to come
55 to
out.
OBK, let me
His
see.
egg open, but he's waiting for.
Let me
his,
see. I'm just about to
brother
hit
or
cadets
sister
right
to
now.
come out
I'm
so he can play with
69 with ODK, so
it.
you're
It's like kids are waiting for
15
Lisa.
miles ahead of me.
Now, by the way, check out the
It's not bad.
Alias bag. There's Don Quixote in Hawaii. That was a grocery store we walked
Not that
to
far.
from our Hyatt Regency. Look, there's a
We're essentially
hydration
just like one
bottle.
waypoint behind
Fill
each
your
other.
Water bottle from this cool hydration. 259,000.
Plus, it was that. Remember, my my MCP just decided to ride a roller coaster.
Because we were talking about hydration and filling water bottle at 5 a.m. I have New York time, but it's 5 a.m.
That's a cool watch.
We have an Illy coffee machine, snacks, and we always like to do this test. 302.
What's the test?
$3.25. I would say that is cheap
That's reasonable. Yeah,
for
an airport.
airports because yesterday we
Dude,
were paying
airports?
$4 at the Fargo Air Show.
Oh, that was
Airports.
insane. The sodas there were $6. The
Oh,
water
boy.
bottles are $4.
Yeah, we kept drinking lemonade because for 10 we get a huge jug.
And for Isa.
And for
'cause
Isa.
He needed some.
Oh yeah, he was not feeling well. Isa, hopefully you're feeling well.
Is there a lounge at Delta?
Feeling a bit better.
A bit better? From a sleeping here perspective, some of the chairs have armrest and some of the chairs do not have armrest. So you can sleep. Looks like somebody has a mat there for sleeping. Couple of chairs.
I can't.
Baby.
No,
Check
no
out,
kids.
What is this?
Here we go. Give it to me. I need some
I'm
Delta.
excited because today we get to go to the brand new Delta Sky Club in the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. This Sky Club just opened in April 2023 and is located in Concourse G between gates 17 and 18. After checking one of the kiosks.
Sorry, it was you know what it was. And those who traveled with me are definitely gonna know what I'm about to say. I was just triggered by him just showing off the normal people terminals. And the baby crying. I was like, yo, this is not the airport experience I know. Someone get me to the Sky Club stat. Oh my god.
Of seating in this 21,000 square foot.
Oh my god. You hear how much quieter it is? Ah. Oh my god. No, I'm not bougie. I just I have status with my favorite airline in the entire world. I'm bro, straight to the lounge. Oh, Diamond Eye, I see you, my guy, and I see Winter B-Skis. Let's go. I've got Jade, Stop Dade. Welcome on board, y'all. I appreciate you checking us out.
And it really reminds me of something you see in pictures of a old city bar in New York from 1920. Over in the back left section of this lounge, there are private telephone booths and even a meeting space.
Those clouds are thick down there.
There are also individual cubbies in case you need additional.
Look at that. Look at that. In case you need to make a phone call privately.
There are private telephone booths and even a meeting space in case you have.
After we leave the lounge, you get in the limo and go to the W. See, Flack? See, Flack? That's how we travel, bro. That's... See, I can get behind that. If that's how you live, Flack, you get in a limo and you go to the W every time you hit the airport, I'm traveling with you.
While working.
That makes so much more sense.
And right past here, even more seating.
You've never been in a limo? I think I've been in a limo, but it wasn't moving. And it certainly wasn't for me.
Get myself.
You know, like I've sat in a limo, like here's the limo, here's what it looks like on the inside, but I've never been in it moving.
Now on the back side of the bar is
and never has a limo been for me.
The snacks. This lounge had snacks galore, and let me tell you, these were some of the most delicious snacks in a lounge I've ever had.
Most delicious snacks. You sat in an F1 car? That's pretty sick.
They had salads, everything.
Look at this Delta Lounge. Look at this. Look at this. This is just the regular people's Sky Club, too. Look at this. This is for the commoners in the Sky Club. This is not even a Delta 1 lounge. This is not even a Delta 1 lounge. This is just for the... Oh, you have Statis? Look at this. Look at the spread for the slightly elevated experience. Look at this. I think 90% of Americans have been in a limo, but only for prom. Well, you remember my prom story. I had to go compete. It was the same day as my prom. And so I gave my ticket in my limo to my friends, and they went on a date instead.
They've got a bevy machine. They've got one of those Coke machines. But
Alex, I see you, baby.
Area is really what I want to check out next.
See, this is the airport experience that I'm used to if there's no Delta 1 lounge.
Now, some of these new Delta lounges have been coming with outside areas.
If you don't know what a Delta 1 lounge is, I'm not sure I'm authorized to tell you. I'm afraid. I'm not sure if I have the clearance to tell you what a Delta 1 experience is.
First of all
If I may be kicked out myself if I showed even a video of it. I shan't. I shan't. I shan't. I shan't reveal what the Delta 1 experience is like on stream. You shill? Oh, I thought you were calling me a shill. You're like, you shill? Yeah, I'm a salute for Delta. Absolutely. I'm a firm salute for Delta. 100p.
On my July 2023 trip to Vermont, I was able to visit 2 of the 3 Delta Sky Clubs in the Minneapolis airport.
There's
the
3
first one
here?
was this one, which is on Concourse C near Gate C12.
You just wish public showers are more of a thing at airports?
I was here at about 10:30 in the morning. As you can see, it's not
I wish
super
cleanliness was more of a thing at airports.
crowded. They do have a quick coffee bar right
I
near
wish
the entrance,
just people were
so I was able
hyper
to
conscientious
grab a
about being
coffee,
clean at
kind of get my
airports, you know?
bearings. There is a really nice restroom. All of these have these kind of restrooms. They're well maintained and attended. I took my coffee down.
Nap
had
pods,
an easy time
yeah.
finding a seat. It wasn't particularly crowded on this day. It was a Thursday, kind of late
this.
morning, so definitely not busy. Although I have heard about some overcrowding in the
just
Sky Clubs.
sit.
That has never been my experience. I always have to kind of orient myself and find my way around because the buffet, like I know it's there, but where is it?
The
like, I have to
buffet.
sort of sneak around a little to find the food. So I did go grab some breakfast. Again, kind of sneaking the footage here. Sorry,
you're dropping a
it's
new
not really
pack,
up
Alex?
close. I snagged an
When does it
omelet,
drop?
some sausage and fruit.
Look at this. Wait. What is that up top? What is that up top? Is that...
Mission failed.
No. Delta, are you serving raw pineapple? Come on! Buttered pineapple? You're disgusting, Flack. You disgust me. I spit in your mouth.
And I was
I've got you, like, you're on your knees, right? Slightly naked. I mean, sorry.
actually able to
No! And that reminds me, now I gotta do all these workouts because you keep making me thirsty.
get my same seafood. So I did
It's
go grab
whole-
some
it's
breakfast.
month of
Again,
Black
kind of
Excellence,
sneaking the
people.
footage here. Sorry,
You
it's
just
not
bring
really
the
up
freak out in
close.
me.
I
Gosh
snagged
darn.
An omelet, some sausage and fruit. And I was actually
Gosh-
able to get my
gosh
same
darn.
seat. That's how uncrowded it was. On my return trip, I visited the new
All
in
right.
2020
10 bodyweight squats, an ab blast, and 10 push-ups. Here we go. Let's get rid of the ab blast first. Okay. Woo. Ooh, that's actually a really good stretch. Can you see my legs? Can't even see my legs. There you go. Where is it? Ow. Can't even see my legs. I'm off camera. Ugh. Oh God. Okay, how about if I... Let's see. Fine, fine, fine. Let's see. There you go. Oh, great. Great. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Bad form. How bad your form? One, 2, 3. Oh my God. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. And 10 more for cursing during month of Black Excellence. 10 more for cursing and thirsting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my everything. Oh my everything. Oh. Ow my everything. Ooh. Nothing like watching you do those while eating Ghirardelli chocolate. Woo! I'm on the Black Excellence, baby. Be excellent to yourself and your nearest black person. Oh my word. Woo! Gotta rejig here. Let's finish this Delta 1 Sky Club video.
Free Sky Club next to the G17
God, I just
gates.
want to rip the pen
Lovely.
so bad.
There are 3 kiosks here when you enter. If you're traveling first class with Delta, you just scan your ticket and go right in. I also carry the American Express Reserve card, which includes
This person
entry,
just
I believe,
closed
the rules change all the time.
No
so you have to kind of look
passengers.
and see how you can get in. But this is a really nice Sky Club. It's got sort of an upscale vibe. It's huge. I don't know the square footage, but I did not walk through the whole space because, again, I'm really not bold about walking around, obviously filming, because I feel like I'm
Don't I have to go to the bathroom again? Yeah.
I do love using the Sky Club.
I figure I'll wait until I actually have to use the bathroom. You know, I am trying a little.
There's lots of quiet places if you need to work. There are tons of plugins and charging stations. This one actually has a year-round outdoor deck with its own bar. I did walk
It's
through
okay. I love you
the
guys.
buffet a little bit.
A little
Obviously,
bit of
the food
pain
here
and
is
struggle, you know.
It's not stellar, but it's good
For the
enough,
vibes, for the
and it's
shot, for the
included.
shot of
You're not
Leeskies.
paying that airport hostage
the
level
shot.
pricing for the food. The bars, many of the drinks are complimentary, so you can get a drink. Some of the custom drinks will be, you'll pay for those. But again, this is a great place to relax and get complimentary food and drink.
Lifestyle of the rich and
Also,
famous.
if you've
This
never
is
used
just
the
a
Sky Club, I
regular
know
lounge.
some
This
of
is
them
not
you can
even the
actually get
Delta
a
1
shower.
lounge.
Again, I've never done that.
If
but
you're-
there's just a lot about these Sky Clubs to love.
If you're,
you have a way to get in, I highly recommend it. They are so worth it.
In first class,
Especially
you get
if you have
there's a
long
whole
layover
different
like I
lounge.
usually do. It's
We gotta
wonderful
do a
to have
nighttime
somewhere
flight,
quiet
dude.
to
The
sit and
cabin at
not just be
night.
crammed in at the gate for the
The
whole
nighttime
time.
sleep cabin is
I had
sexy.
over 2 hours in this.
It's honestly
particular Sky
sexy,
Club,
and I
so
do
I
love
just
the
grabbed a
functional
quiet
cabin
corner and
lights.
a bite to eat.
These are all functional,
I
so I
didn't
can
visit
go
the
like
third club that's
boom,
in this
select
airport,
cruise,
but there are actually 3
hit both
Delta Sky
zones.
Clubs in Minneapolis Airport.
No, actually
and any
change
of them
the
would
status.
be
They
a
could
great
turn on
place
work
worth a
lights.
stop. I really enjoyed the Sky Clubs I visited here.
Oh,
I know
wait, do I
Delta
need
has
to-
made
hold
some
on.
changes lately to the requirements.
Do you think I need to just
to
open
get
the door
in,
and we'll get
because of
packs?
the overcrowding, so that will limit that overcrowd feeling. But as you can see, this was not crowded at all. Although
Nope.
I was here about 9:30 to 10
I don't know how to
o'clock
put
at
packs
night.
in this
So
stupid
again,
jet.
lots of places to sit, mostly empty actually. Also, kind of love the color scheme in this one. They have kind of a sunset at the lake color vibe.
Only
going
3
on
stars
here.
or 3 patches over here.
I hope this helps you if you're coming through the Minneapolis airport. Check out the Sky Clubs here if you can. If you love Delta reviews, just
It's a repositioning
check out my
flight?
Delta 1 and Delta Premium Select reviews in the links at
I
the
was a
end of the
repositioning
video.
expert
Thanks for watching as always,
high
and
school.
we look forward to seeing you in the next
Gosh
video.
darn it, Boinky, you bring it out in me, okay? Close the, go away. Go away. Go away. Okay.
This video is sponsored by
One more
Grammarly.
about
It's a
Delta.
writing assistant I've been using that offers suggestions that go way beyond grammar. Go to Grammarly.com.
You just make me wanna, you know? You just, every time I think of you and I see you, I just,
Premium. The link is in the description.
I'm just, you're in my family, right? And it's verifiable proof that we're family members, but our last name is Targaryen.
What are you doing?
And that's all I'll say about that.
Delta. Over the past few decades, you've probably known them as one of the world's biggest airlines. I mean, by almost any measure, they have consistently
World's
been
biggest.
in the top 5. In some measures, such as
Numero uno, huh?
spots. But what you may not know about them is that this is one of the biggest comeback stories over the past.
Hold on, wait, stow that. We gotta pop back inside for those beautiful turns. Look at those beautiful turns, baby. Huh. Let's make sure our course is locked in as well. Just following Jade. Look at Jade up there. We need to celebrate Spirit before it goes under. No, who is anyone gonna acquire Spirit Airlines? Is anyone gonna buy its corpse? Are we gonna swoop and take it up? Ooh, speaking of which, we gotta start thinking about our approach here. Let's see, we're shooting the Killer 3 arrival. We gotta be at or above Zing at 29 thou, Hender at or above 24 thou, and then CMAC at or above 14 thou, and click click. at 12, Huggy at 10, Stewart at 7, exactly. I think we're getting handed off. We're doing 1, 2 right, so we go all the way to Camel Toe at 8,000. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 8,000 in the box and just see what happens. RNAV, actually, I can just set minis and let this thing eat, to be honest. Minis at Minneapolis. You see where I was going with that? Minimums are 1191. So I gotta flick this knob for a little bit and get the minimums to 1191. Oops. 1191. And we need to, I mean, we could just set, you know, I don't know, 3,000. You don't need to arm the approach here. I'll just set 1,000 in the box. Or 11, can I put 1,200? I'll put 1,100. Put 1,100 in the box, but you'll notice that what I'm afraid of is that I've got VNAV alt. If I take off, will I get path if I take off VNAV and re-engage? Yes, awesome. But I get VNAV path and I need to descend, question mark? That shouldn't be the case. Should follow VNAV. I knew I'd start descending. Will you catch yourself? No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time.
How about I hold at 30,000 feet?
Sticker on your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. Kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
We'll hold here. No, don't you start. I don't know what my VNAV is screwed up, but I'll hold it here and then wait for VNAV to go under. I mean, we're not that far, you know what I mean? We're not that far. We're technically already on the arrival plate of the flight, so I'm not too concerned. But to that end, I do want to get my, oh my lord. I do want to get my legs page in. So we're shooting 12 right, so I'm going to go runway 12 right. Awesome, I love that you guys can barely see. We're going to do a /10. Do a /5. /2 on the fix, so I can know when I want to be configured. This thing is dead set that we are descending, but we are not. We're still 1,000 feet above our profile. I'll engage VNAV in a second. Lath 1719, welcome in. Hello. Hopefully you're enjoying the flight. Our VNAV is borked. I don't know why. I think it's a bug. I think it's a bug. Definitely think I have a little VNAV bug, but it's okay. DJax 12 or 2121 dropping a follow as well. Interesting. Are we gonna get botted? Is this the start of botting? We're about to get balked. Botted. It's gonna be like. Hey, but I appreciate the love anyways. I appreciate the energy. Hey, let me know when you descend, Jade. Then I can see if I can match it. Okay, we're setting up for the RNAV Yankee for runway 12 right into Minneapolis. You're 75 nautical miles till top of descent? Okay, we got plenty of time then. We're vibing. Because you are 15 nautical miles ahead of me. So that means I have 90 nautical miles till top of descent, which is great. We'll grab the local weather out of Minneapolis here. Weather says still good. 10 statute miles of visibility. It's overcast at 2,300 feet. It's -5 outside. Altimeter is 2986. I think we can prep for that. 2986. And I've got that on the standby EFIS. So I've got minis and standby altims set already. We're 1,000 below glide. It's fine. We'll catch up to it because, again, I don't think we're, you know, that far out from Teta. We're within 100 nautical miles, so it's fine. But I'm hoping once we do capture glide again, that it will just set us down to the beginning. Because remember, this is an RNAV approach. If RNAV is broken, we're so screwed. You know what I mean? Like, if the RNAV is just point nose to ground, then there's no way we're gonna land. We're gonna hit this approach. I don't even think there's an ILS Yankee that I can tune to. Let me check. Let me check just in case. Let's see. Is there a ILS for 12 right? Okay, there is an ILS for 12 right. But we would, let's see. It would be what? We'd shoot Krug instead. Krug instead. I could switch that. ILS frequency 110.3. I wonder if I could, if I should. I'll put that in, let's see if I wonder if I can put this in the secondary flight plan. Legs. Route 2 legs. Oh, I didn't set a secondary flight plan. F's in chat. It's okay, I'm not too worried. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we get closer. That's a later Sky problem. that's a future Sky problem. I'll let future Sky sort that out. I mean, VNAV is captured. It is solid at 1,000 feet high, right? So actually it's 1,069 for what it's worth. But I figured once we do recapture VNAV, it should be okay. I'm fairly confident. I'll just watch the profile doink in, what, 1,000 feet, or excuse me, 1,100 feet. And watch it do its thing. It should eat from there, so. Maybe it's just eager to land. I don't know. Perhaps it is just eager to land. And the good news is I can see Jade start to descend out of nowhere, so I'll be like, I'll just count to 21,000s. And he should be, and I should be not far behind him. Cool, look at the oh, hello. Sorry about that. Sorry about it. Dude, 2020, I just love that we can see other people and they're labeled the Flow Pro. You don't know what you got until it's gone, man. Let me tell you. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Wow, wow. So good. Arguably underrated, you know. Ooh, it's snowing down there. Ooh, it's gonna be very cold. We might need to bust on some anti-ice. I think I have active anti-ice. Diamond, I appreciate you flying with me. Winter Beaskies, I see you flying with me in the 7th tree as well. Are you in the Max 8 Winter Bands or PMDG? And then Jade at the front guard. Feeling presidential with my escort out here. You're in the Pimdiga? Sick. I respect it. I respect it. I have them too, but as soon as I flew the Max, I was like, boy, you ain't gonna catch me in that bad. I mean, I fly the 777. The 777 is still my #1 for long hauls right now. I don't know how or why, but it's still my #1 for long hauls. Still my #1. Let me just give myself a little bit of the zoom out here. Uh-oh. Okay, I was supposed to say. I lost myself on my map. Anyways, we're cruised at 30,000 feet, or 31,000 thereabouts. We're just holding here because my VNAV is vorked, but we're in the Max 8. Non-stop service to Minneapolis. And again, this is month of Black Excellence, where I don't vape even though I want to so bad, or I don't drink on camera even though I want to so bad, or try not to thirst my viewership. Try to keep it wholesome for you guys for the month of excellence. Hopefully you guys have been excellent to each other. I really mean that this year. Boy, more than ever do I mean we need to be excellent to each other. Not just to your local black person either. We more than ever need to be excellent to each other because these are some trying times. And I mean that in the most non-alarmist / sort of panicking internally, kind of internally alarmist way. But I really believe it starts with being kind to each other. Factual is greater than 3. Just FYI, chat. She's more than 3. Yes, you are. She just wanted to flex on me. She's like, hey, every time I score on the basketball court, they give me 4 points. Like, all right, chill, Factual. Relax. Way to make this about you, bud. Yes, you can dunk. We get it. You've got a 4-foot vertical. Okay, we know. You're an all-time WNBA leading scorer. We know. We know. 22 to Tuda for you, plus 15 for me, so 37 for me. Unfortunately, I've got no choice. I think my VNAV is gonna tell me when it's ready. I forgot if the crocodile eats the big number or the small. Does the alligator open or close? That does remind me though of like I used to be so good at math in high school until I discovered pot. Until I discovered pot. Then all of a sudden my math skills were just sort of, you know, insert Matthew McConaughey extra acting noises. Well, I've got some nonsense on my GPS. I could see it. Don't like pot. Tried it once when I was younger, in like your 20s. I mean, everyone starts this. I will say I don't blame you because literally, the first few times I tried it, I hated it. I hated it the first 3 times I tried it. That's what's so funny. You know, I've got something messed up in my nav. I mean, it's not for everyone, you know? It's not anything for me to pressure you into. You do like bourbon though? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know, to each their own. I would rather consume those products than drink. I'll tell you that much. There's something about drinking that just messes me up in a way that I'm just like, ugh, I never want to do that again. You know, if I consume too much cannabis, I just go to sleep or devastate a kitchen and I wake up like reset, you know? But like too much, you know, because like when I'm vibing and partying, oh, you're a happy drunk? I love that. That's better than the opposite. That's truly better than the opposite. Nice. I see you. Starting to hit a little decent. Yeah, we're just about the same as well. We got some way off point there that I can't wait to delete as soon as I figure out what that is. I can't wait to get rid of that. Zesty Kins. Let's see here. It's probably... yeah, Eden. Carlson is probably the suspect. Carlson, you don't make... oh, ouch. Let's see. All right, I gotta lock in for a second, chat, because my VNAV is borked. I'm painfully sober for this experience. I've got to watch my VNAV like a hawk. Can I change altitude? Okay. I'm gonna put 1100 in the box, which is my minimums essentially. Whoa. And now I'm just gonna watch. What waypoint is that? I don't know what waypoint that's. Let me see. Hender, C-Mac, Huggy, Crisp, Affin, Jones, Greek. And then Dole, but that's all on the, yeah, Dole. So strange. I've got something. Is it Tieton? No, Tieton. Oh, do I have Dole in the wrong order? Oh, I see. I've got an error in my flight plan. I see it now. Greek. So can I just put this? Dole is where I need to end up. So how about Dole? You show you guys what I'm talking about. Dole or Dolly needs to be after Eden. Put Eden here. And then now we can go after Jones. That should clear that up. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that. You manually added Krug and Efix after Dole? Yeah. But now I've got my 3-degree arc for Yankee, so I'm happy now. And now we just monitor our... our VNAV profile and hope to God that it gives us a top of descent. I'm hoping that my VNAV is active, man. I'm really hoping that it just is not stuck up there. Let's get the heading together just in case. This time I'm going to switch from track to actual heading just in case we do lose autopilot. We'll see. Should be fine. Should be fine. If I don't see anything after that decel, then I'm going to just manually boop it. I apologize if I'm a little locked in. I'm just watching to see what my VNAV profile is doing. Because if he's descending, I should definitely be descending by now. Well, it's slowly coming down. Okay, I think I can activate VNAV. It's slowly coming down, I think. That's the number I'm looking at right now. Should be at 10,000 at crisp. Okay, I guess we can check that. See if we'll hit it. Yeah, this thing's borked, dude. We're gonna descend. I don't make step charts, Alex. That's my problem. I don't make step charts. Okay, we'll tell them to sit down. I just danced to them. Admittedly. We'll see if this hits. I mean, luckily we got plenty of time to get to 8,000. Hey Jade, what auto brake setting are you gonna hit? Out of curiosity. Auto break 3, you're playing no games. Is it a short runway? Oh god. 12 right, let me take a look. That's kind of a long runway. Alright, we'll pause here. We gotta lock in. We're at our top of descent and looks like VNAV is engaged and it is coming down finally, but we'll see. Jade's way down there, so I feel like we're way above profile, but VNAV profile's coming in, so we'll see. Here we go. Appreciate that lurk. Oh, I mean, 100% gonna drop like a rock. I've got my eye on the speed brake. I just don't believe that this is on profile. Oh, I'm 2,500. Yeah, I could. Yeah. I could just mash the speed brakes and just fall. But I'm just letting the VNAV do its thing. Just see what happens. I mean, I believe I've got plenty of space, you know? I'm not concerned yet. Crisp, we need to be at or above 10,000. My only altitude constraint is at Jonesy. I need to be at or above 9,000, and I need to be at Greek at 8,000 exactly. That's my only hard. Everything else is above. I just dropped the flaps and dive. That's, hey, listen. As Monty would say, point it towards the ground, the cows get bigger. Point it up towards the sky, the cows get smaller. Tale as old as time, brother. I mean, I wish I could sync. If someone could give me a good tutorial on how to sync or like make songs ready for Aero Vortex, I would make a lot more. Descent checks, please. Flight switches to continuous. Lights on at 10. Right now we're descending at a leisurely 2,000 feet per minute, so. And Jade, I think you're... There you are, you're very low. But you're probably more right than me, that's for sure. I love that I can see you down there. Are you in the soup? It's going to be a very spicy landing, let me tell you. I'm either going to land on top of you, Jade, or just before you. The way I'm landing, or the way I'm coming in hot right now. (2,000 feet per minute on a descent. Yep. Coming in hot, brother. Watch out. We're coming in hot, brother. We're coming in hot. But my RNAV profile says bang on right now. That's so funny. Says no, you're good, bro. I just want to know why the VNAV profile is so off. I mean, my plan is just to like mash heading. You know, like heading select. I've got everything on the nav, so not truly concerned. There's 8 statute miles of visibility. Yeah, I'm not panicked. I'm not worried. And I kind of like this deeper descent, you know? This is not very realistic. If we were on VATSIM or if we were on network, we'd get stepped down like way before any of this would even be a thing. Down below, let me get my init ref. We're going to do a flaps 40 139 reference. And we'll continue to manage our econ descent. We'll grab the forecast as well. Let's go ahead and request that. We're going to select an auto brakes 2 today. We'll load those forecast winds. We'll execute against those. And we'll put a little speed brake in. 600 for altitude. There's standard. Local ultim is 0.87. Trying to keep it on Jade. There's Jade. Yep. Got two weird like knots in my flight plan. That's very interesting. There we go. Just had to get rid of an extra waypoint. Jade's still very much lower behind us. Popping the speed brakes here, making sure we got plenty of speed. Okay, we'll arm the speed brakes. I'm happy with our speed. We're a little bit above the profile, which means we stand to gain some speed, thank goodness. We've got our rings dialed in, and there is land brake. At least we can see the land. That's not bad. 4 to go for lights. Nice. Delta planes are the best. What can I say? And we should be catching up to Jade. There he is. Just off the nose. And I'm gonna stay pretty much clean up until I finish that turn to Carlson, looks like. $3,000 to go for lights. Man, this has been the longest hour without ripping the pen. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Old habits are dying a little hard right now. Gosh darn it! Open your window, sir. We want to see outside. These people are like, please, sir, I want to go to sleep. But yeah, we're descending just fine. All right, these people don't want us to look outside. That's okay. All right, speed brakes are armed. We're standing by for lights below 10. Okay, I'm going to set our heading to our final approach, which is 121, so please forgive me if the heading does not match. I'm just going to take care of that. We are RNAV'd anyways, so if we lose control, we lose control. Whoops. Okay, 1,000 to go for lights. And as we dip below the clouds, I will wait until we can see ground contact. I may lose you for a little bit, chat. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure, or for arrival. Please prepare the cabin for arrival. There's Jade. I can see your fuselage again. Can see your fuselage, brother. Look at that. Different descent profiles. Same result. Sorry, let me put that away. There, that's not what I meant there. There, relax. It's so funny. One of the waypoints is Zesty, too.
What are
You and I are both going to be over Zesty together. Oh, my goodness. Just cancel me right now, chat. Just cancel me right now. But let me tell you this right now, Jade. You better commit, bro. You better commit right now. Commit right now. Commit right now to that landing, all right? Commit right now to that. Uh-oh. Do I need to slow down? Oh, yep. Gonna overtake you here. See if I can slow her down. There we go. What's your speed? Look at that. We got a bunch of Delta flights too. 230? Okay, good. I'm set to 210, so our spacing should be okay. We've also got traffic in the area that we need to watch out about. A bunch of people are setting up for this approach, it seems. Looks like we'll tuck in behind all this traffic here. I'm set to 210. We're looking good. Make sure my spacing between myself and Jade are good. I do like that I'm coming in a little bit higher than you too, which is kind of nice. And the soup copy. Think I'm going to be a bit higher on in my entire profile. We'll see. Okay, I'm on my way down to your level here. Okay. I might have a waypoint. Oh, you're going to Krug, right? Nice. I undercut you. Let's go. I undercut you. You're going out to Krug. You're taking the wider. I'm taking the 3DME arc in. Everyone say bye, Jade. Never mind. You can't see him. Bye, Jade. Yeah, you're going out to Krug, then Efix. I'm taking the Eden DME. You thought it would make a nicer turn? This is a 3 DME arc. This is a beautiful turn. I am taking said beautiful turn. I'm taking that turn that you mentioned. Oh God. Flaps 1. Let's get slowed down here. Why are we speeding up? Just gonna give a little speed break here. Let's get this slowed down. We're a little fast. Bunch of traffic going to Minneapolis. Interesting. Praying for you, brother. All right, initial reference is 139 plus 9 gives us 148. I'm still just trying to get us slowed down. That was our 10-mile DME ring. So I will pop gear down since we're fast, arm the speed brake again, and set flaps 15. And dial in 15 speed. Right on cue, 2500. Nice. Okay, flaps are set to 25. I'll dial in 25 speed. We've got the runway in sight. There's lots of traffic. Look at the numbers there. Oh dear. Lots of traffic there on the ground. Seems to be a very popular spot. It's quite windy. And flaps 40. It's quite windy, so I'm going to do plus 10 today. Get your predictions in. Getting ready to get into my position as well. Take it at maybe 500 or so. It's a little gusty here. We're stable. Look at all the traffic that is here. My word.
Approaching. 1, 2, right.
Okay. And she's mine. Auto throttle's out. Oh, please.
Long Long landing. Long landing.
Nice, we'll take that. I didn't get my ground proximity callouts.
1,500 meters remaining. 1,200 remaining. 900 remaining.
Please remain seated with your
All right,
seatbelt
welcome in.
fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices.
All right, let's get
while
cleaned
we
up.
pass to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles accounts. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim, or any other information, a Uniform Delta agent meeting this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky,
I missed it. I was just like, oh, I bet you he's right behind me.
enjoyed having you on board.
Welcome in,
and
Jade.
look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
Looking for a good pair here. This looks like good. 146, nice. I got 174. What can I say, Jade? You're more valid, bro. You're more valid. There we go. Taco dropping a follow. All right, that's parking brakes for us. APU gen. We can turn everything off here. Seatbelt signs can come off. And anti-collision lights off. Taxi lights coming off. And request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
We're going to be Delta today. Welcome on board, or welcome to Minneapolis. Chad, we're here. And there's Jade parking right next to us. Parking like, or is that Winterband? I think that's Winterband parking right there. Nice. And that center line's not too shabby either. Oh, never mind. I lied. I lied. Do we have passengers? No. Immersion. All right, let's submit this. Let's see what we actually landed. That was a little rough for my liking. Oh, landed 103. Oh, 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 103. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. 103 is home. 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 Let's go ahead and submit that bad boy. Let's see if it gets approved. Oh, your tours have been advanced to the next leg, but your PIREP has not been approved. Womp, womp, womp.
Mission failed.
Wait, but now we have passengers? Hello? I'm confusion. That was pure butter. But where are our passengers? What the heck? What the heck? Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, Butter Club. Here we are in Minneapolis. I got my buddy Winter Beaskies and my boy Jade from Delta Ops. We made it. We're here. We're alive. We're here, baby. We're here, baby. That Delta livery looking oh so sweet. All right. Tune in this Friday when we get into some wholesome laugh and reacts with Factual Goal this Friday. I'm very excited to try not to thirst anyone or anything on Friday. That's going to be a very difficult stream. Oh my goodness. But I'm excited for the laughs. If you enjoyed yourself, make sure you drop a follow here on YouTube, here on Twitch, on OnlyFans, on OnlyZans, on OnlyFactual. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, man. Jade, Winterbands, thank you guys for flying with me as per usual. I've got a Discord. That's where you can keep up with us. The Discord is where it's at, baby. The Discord is always where it's I'm looking forward to you. All right, let's see who we sending it to. Oh, I know. I already know who we sending it to. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you guys a chance, but we already know who we sending it to. Our Lord, our Savior, our Papa. Planet of the Nudie. Planet of the Nooch. Planet of the Nooch. Wah. All right, but seriously, I love you guys. Thank you much for hanging out. I'm gonna get out of here. Tell someone that you love them, for crying out loud. Seriously. Tell someone that you love them. All right, I love you. Say it back, chat. I'm gonna get out of here. I love you. Say it back. Have a good night, okay? Seriously. I'm not leaving until you say it back. If you don't say it, we're beefing. If you don't say it back. Thank you, Jade. Someone cares about me. All right. Good night and goodbye to the camera. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Have a good night. Peace.